Happy church anniversary. We are so excited to celebrate with you 45 years of Christ. We love you. We appreciate you. I'm here with my daughter. My name's Yvonne Coven. I'm the daughter of Eloise Smith, and this is my daughter, Rosalind. We are also joined by my son, who is asleep, Elijah Coven, and my husband, Roger Coven. We wish you all the best. We love you.
Bye.
Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. This foundational scripture is something I heard many times at COC, and one that I didn't have a full grasp on when I was younger, but rings so much truth to me now. As I was younger and drifted away from God, and as I've gotten older and found my firm foundation in God, and I want to thank the families of COC, the pastors, Pastor King, Johnny King, and all the families for their support to my family. And as I've gone into my new marriage with my son and my new stepsons and my beautiful wife, Rachel, I am imparting these same scriptured words to them so they can find their own firm foundation the same way I did. And of course, I want to have it happen a lot earlier than later in life than I found it myself. I want to thank my mother for guiding me this whole way and always giving me biblical-based truth. And I want to thank everyone for all the support and love. Thank you very much, COC.
Hi COC family, and happy anniversary. My name is Rolita Cheeks. I was Rolita Estwick, and I have came up through COC as a child. Our journey of faith and how it has impacted me and my increase. I think simply put, Matthew 7:24 talks about it best. And it talks about a wise man and how he built his house upon a rock. So it didn't matter about the storms, the rains, the flood, whatever was going to come. It didn't matter because his house was built upon a rock, so it could withstand all of that. And that is exactly what COC is and was for me. It's just that firm foundation, and the life skills and the lessons that members of COC have taught me throughout the years and are still teaching me. They show up in every aspect of life, whether it's in my professional, my personal, or just genuinely trying to be a good person. Those lessons show up. I remember when I was studying to become a counselor, and there was this chapter on active listening. I remember completing the chapter and I was like, oh, they want me to do what Sister Tina does. I got it. And what does Sister Tina do? When you talk to Sister Tina, she has this way of leaning in. She's looking directly at you. She has this beautiful expression on her face. And when you get done saying whatever it is that you wanted to say or that you thought you wanted to say, Sister Tina will hit you back with this critical thinking question that you know she heard you. And when I was reading that chapter of active listening, I was like, okay, got it, will do, because Sister Tina has been doing that for me for years. The people of COC, they've also have impacted just my marriage. I remember in high school, I was at Mom McKee's house, and she had cooked this meal, and when she finished cooking the meal, then she takes it in and she serves her husband. And I do that to this day, 18, 17 years into marriage, and I still go and serve my husband because of how Mom McKee modeled. And when we talk about model, then you have to talk about just the amazing men and women of that church and how they be stepping into church, right? These husbands and wives and how they look good. The men look good, the women look better, right? You got Brother James and Joanna. You got the Roundtrees and the Creers. You got Brother Vic Holland and Sister Melvin Holland. I see y'all being super cute, and then had some amazingly beautiful daughters. Like, yes, right? Even your daughters are looking gorgeous. But then you also have people like Sister Polk, who, as a Sunday school teacher, right, and even after that, she would always just make sure that she spoke to the young people, and then she would impart words of wisdom, just like Sister Dion, right? They did two totally different styles. Sister Dion has vision and would do amazing things through Teen Choir Explosion, which now that I am the youth director at the church that I attend, wow, Sister Dion, that's a lot of work. God bless you for that vision that you had. And Sister Polk, who would always just make sure that she would take the time and just kind of talk with you. And if she didn't talk with you, then you receive a card in the mail. Thank you for those cards. And then you just had beautiful people in COC, and they're still doing it, where they just give you those Holy Ghost handshakes. And I'm going to take a time to show some people, because we got some young people. Y'all need to learn this, right? COC does things like this. You know, they got the little money and they put it in your hand. They say, oh, God bless you. And you just keep on keeping on. And you're like, oh, thank you. And at the end of the handshake, you got a little piece of money. Young people coming in here like, you know, sup, man, you know, you get a whole workout and then there's no money at the end. And I'm like, wait a minute, what are we doing, right? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, COC family, thank you so much for all that you've done, all the words of encouragement. I'm doing well. The increase is still coming, right? It's on my territory is enlarging. I'm completing my doctorate. I've had 7 children. I am married. God has been good. COC, thank you for teaching me how to walk by faith and not by sight. And the best is yet to come. Blessings.
Hey, COC family. Hopefully you know who I am. If you do, that's good. That means I didn't age that badly. And if you don't, hopefully you're a new member. Regardless, my name is Matthew Moore. I've been a member of COC for over 31 years now. Yeah, I was born on May 4th, 1992, which was a Monday, which, if y'all know my parents, that means I was probably in church by May 10th, that next Sunday. No, I am, so grateful for everyone I've come across in my time there, from my teachers down in art through the team ministry, Brother Carey, Brother Albert, Sister Dion, Pat, Priscilla, the Lewises. I'm sure I'm missing quite a few teachers. Y'all all imparted something into my life, and I'm very grateful for that. As far as Pastor Jay and Pastor Rose, Pastor Jay, I remember when you had that clothing store, I think off McCart. Swinging by there a couple of times, picking up some things. Got my first J's there, so yeah, man. And just important nuggets of business and making income and things like that upon me. I definitely kept some of that, and I'm very grateful to you for all those things, man. And Pastor Rose, you've been, man, you're someone I can call up anytime, someone I can text anytime, and just been by my side literally since before I could talk. So, very grateful to you. I've got to, I can't mention my time at COC without mentioning people who unfortunately are no longer with us. First off, Brother Alan Marshall. What a guy, always put a smile on my face, come over to you with that sly smile. Me specifically after church on Sundays, and always talk about trains, man. And I promise you, there's no expert, nobody in anything that knows as much as Brother Marshall knows about trains. One time I was at Walmart. The Marshalls and my family live pretty close, so we ended up at the same Walmart one night. And this was in college. I was talking to some young lady outside, and we were having a nice conversation. I was like, oh, maybe I'll grab her number. And then Brother Marshall just butts in and starts talking about something. And anybody else on this planet, I would have been mad, but you can't be mad at Brother Marshall. He's the absolute best, man, and definitely is missed. And then 2 ladies who, mean the world to me, to my family. Navarra Caraway, you guys, and Bertha Dash, you guys might know them as that. For me, it was Aunt Vara and Sister Dash. They were truly an extension of my family. It's like I had another aunt, another grandmother, and I feel like I spent more time at their houses than anybody else's house other than my own growing up. And I am I am beyond grateful for those ladies, for what they've done for me and my brother, and on truly having a hand in raising us. I miss them all the time. As far as everyone else who had a hand in raising me, the careers. My brother Career came out to a football game of mine in junior high. I never forgot that. I'm grateful that he took time out of his busy day and his schedule to come see me. And I'm sure Sister Career could tell you a story of mine from every interval, every age, probably every month to every age. And she used to watch me when I was young, and I'm grateful for them. It's always great to see them when I come home. It's nothing but love. Paula Marshall. I'm not sure there's a more reliable person on the planet. Just anytime I needed to ride to church, or my mom needed a place for me and my brother to stay for a bit, she was always there, always willing to help, and really a great friend to my mother, and I'm so grateful to her. Cannot speak, since we're talking about people from Arlington, the McCormicks, Brad, Deborah. Deborah, I think you made the best gumbo or jambalaya. I don't remember which one it was, but still the best, one of the best things I've had. I think about it all the time. And Brother Brad, picking us up in that van, swimming at the pool in Como. I think I learned how to swim in the deep end at your pool, man. And I'm very grateful to you and your family for allowing me to spend so much time at y'all's house as well. And then Brother Herb, Sister Gwen, Brother Herb. Hey, we used to get down on that mat and in that NBA, man. And I gotta be honest, I got the better end of you most of the time as like a 10-year-old. But look, I had nothing else to do. You had a job, a family, other things. I don't have anything else to do but play video games. So a lot of good memories there. And shout out to you, man. A lot of people don't see the work being done behind the scenes in terms of audio and things of that nature. I know you've been holding the church down for probably decades at this point, doing your thing, man. And so I just want to give a shout out to you for that. And Sister Gwen, your smile could light up New York City, and you have the soul and the spirit to match, and that's very rare. And so thank you for just allowing me to hang out with your kiddos from time to time, Justin, the twins. So I'm grateful to y'all. Man, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I'm sure I did. If I did, I'm so sorry. But I'm running long. But 45 years, that really is a testimony to Pastor Rose, Pastor Jay, carrying down, Johnny's vision and Pastor Johnny's vision. And, that's rare, man. It's rare to have two people come into leadership and to make it 45 years. That just means that from the top down, things are being done the right way by the right people. So congrats on 45 years. I'm so grateful that my parents chose COC as their church. I've got so many great friends and, kind of extended family members because they chose COC, and I'm very grateful. So I ran long, gotta go. Bye.